Hey yogis! Today is our final pose in the beginner series of standing poses. It's standing quad stretch or Pravattara Yungha Uttana Tadasana. Say that 3 times fast. And today I'm going to encourage you to use a chair, a wall, and a strap. So if you have any knee issues, this is probably something you should stay away from. Knee or arthritis issues. We can always find another quad stretch to do. So if that's an issue, go ahead and move on to the next video. And then I'll do a modification later on with quad stretches where you don't have to be as concerned. But the standing quad stretch is definitely more challenging. It definitely will increase flexibility and range of motion in your quad and your hips, which is awesome. So if you're fine to move forward, let's get started. Again, let's make sure you have a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, a towel, just anything that will basically lengthen the reach of your hands. And I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so again, like the previous poses, we want to find that nice stance. Probably in this pose, hip distance is good for a beginner, but again, you can do feet together, just whatever feels comfortable. But I'm going to just put my hand on the chair. If you have a wall that you want to use, you just place your hand against the wall, okay? We'll start with the basics. You want to be able to bring your foot up toward your backside, and if you're able to grab the foot, okay, you're going to grab your foot. Again, even here, you want to roll back the shoulders, open up the chest, have that nice length in the spine, okay? You don't want to forfeit all of that just to reach your foot, okay? So the goal is not, I'm going to turn here, reaching the foot. The goal is getting a good quad stretch. If you're really tight, if your foot just comes up to here, you're probably already feeling it. So that's why we want to use the strap. Straps are awesome in yoga because they basically lengthen your reach. They lengthen your arms. So if you're not able to put your foot in your hand, that's absolutely fine. Not an issue. What you're going to do is you're going to put the strap around the top of your foot. Okay, you just bend that opposite leg, put the strap here, or again, like I said, a towel. And I'm just going to get into my stance, okay, and then gently raise my foot. Now, you want to have your knee facing down as you raise the foot. So you're still keeping your legs in that nice alignment as you lengthen up, okay? And I bet right here you're feeling it. So you just want to stand here for about maybe 30 seconds. Don't overdo it when you first start. Get a good stretch here. And then you just release the strap. Now, I've seen articles that recommend putting the strap around your ankle. I would avoid that because over time, again, you're just putting extra pressure on your joint, and you don't need to do that. So again, I would just place it on the top of your foot. Now, just like we did in tree pose, this is another one of those poses where if you do one side, you definitely need to do the other. So you'll just switch sides, take that strap if you need it, or as I mentioned, towel. Put it around the top of the foot, however it feels comfortable, okay? Find your stance, open up. Don't forget, again, you don't want to lose that nice length in the spine. And then just begin to lengthen through the knee and raise your leg just until you start to feel a really good stretch. So it's not about how high you can raise your foot. It's meeting yourself where you're at. So if you start to feel a stretch just right here, then that's your stretch, okay? Let me think if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. So tomorrow, we're going to actually put all these poses together, and I'm going to do a very short vinyasa flow so you can see how you can move from one pose to the next. But for now, just work on your quad stretch and have a great day. Namaste.